Hello friends, and welcome once again to another episode of Beercember. This is episode number 4. In this episode, it was supposed to be the 12 beers of Christmas. That's where I just drank 12 different beers. The problem with that is usually you get them in a tall can, where I come from. They have more alcohol in them, and quite often they're of a higher alcohol percentage. And on account of what I filmed last week, I don't want to get knocked down, drag out drunk / hangover all the next day because of it. I'm serious, the hangover I had from filming the last Beercember rivaled the great hangover of 1998. It was horrible. I don't want to go through that again because I only drink around Christmas, and I only drink this much around Christmas for these videos. So I just don't want to get hungover again. So instead of doing the 12 beers of Christmas, I've decided I'm going to do the 12-ish things you can do with beer at Christmas. That's a stupid title. Hopefully I've figured out something else by the time I load the video up. So the first thing we're going to do, actually, is very simple. We're just going to drink the beer. That's the first thing you can do with beer. And I'm going to pour this one into a glass. I don't usually pour beer into a glass. I usually drink it right from the bottle because it's just easier that way. Why would I want to transfer it from one container to another? It just doesn't make any sense. And I'm also going to add these. I made these. These are beer cubes. Basically, I just took my ice cube tray and I filled it with beer instead of water. Because who wants to actually put ice in their beer and then have it get watered down? Ew. So I'm just going to keep dropping these babies in there, and as they melt, I just have more beer. As you can see, that looks absolutely delicious. We have a nice frothy foam on top, we have the beer cubes, and then we have the beer. The beer that I've chosen for this entire episode is Labatt Blue. I wanted it because it's a familiar beer, but I've never had it out of the stubby bottles before. And as you can see, this is the stubby bottles. Not that it makes a difference, it just makes me feel like I live in the 70s. And the 70s were cool. I want to be upfront and honest with you. I'm recording this after recording other footage. It's weird. I've had to record bits here and bits there to kind of make it all work out. So you'll notice at different points in the video, I'm wearing different clothes. I'm not even going to try and hide it. This was not filmed like usually all in one day. This has been filmed over 2 evenings. But yeah, beer cubes and a glass of beer. That's the first 2 things that I can do with my beer over Christmas, or anytime, really. Beer cubes are practical. And if you want to mess with your drunk friends, you can put a fake fly in one of them and then stick that in his drink, and he'll be really drunk, and he might actually think it's a fake fly. Or you'll just look stupid. You'll probably just look stupid. Don't do that. Matter of fact, don't do almost anything I ever say in these videos, because it's always stupid. Bottoms up. That is good. I'm going to play a song. It may or may not be in the video. It all depends. I got a basketball here. I don't know why it's by my desk. I think my kids are playing with it. I've never been able to spin one on my fingers though. I wonder how that's properly accomplished. I went to school with a whole bunch of people that were really good at sports, and I never really was. They could all do that kind of shit, and I couldn't. I'm gonna try it now. Oh! I got another basketball. See? I have 2 down here by my don't ask why. Kids. Okay, so I'm not a jock. Alright, let's finish this up. As you can see, the beer ice cubes are just now beginning to dissipate and turn into slush, so let's drink this so I can get to the next part of the video. A beer slushy. Alright, so the next thing you can do with your beer is make a delicious and festive beer slushy. Now, why is it festive? Well, you can do it anytime, but I put it in a cup with Olaf in it. Now, the funny thing is, beer totally expands when you freeze it in the freezer. I filled the cup, and this is how much it came out of the cup as it was freezing. Anyhow, you're going to want to get yourself a big bowl and then something to mash I don't have anything to mash it with. You're going to want to get a crowbar, and you're going to want to just Not that. Oh, I just sprayed myself with frozen beer fragments. you're just gonna wanna mash it with the cup. Chop it with your bottle opener. I'm getting beer flakes everywhere. Looks like I wet myself. So, now that we've mashed the frozen beer up with our bottle opener, you're also gonna wanna make it more liquidy. It's not really very slushy, is it? Beer! Oh! And then just add your beer to the slushy. I wonder if the slush will stop the beer from foaming. No, it just foams through all the ice particles. Hey, I wanted to give you a nice close-up look at the beer slushy. Yeah. Kind of difficult to ingest. It's really cold and solid. Like you need a spoon or a straw. Do I have a straw? I have this random package of airline tubing. I have no idea why, honestly. But I can stick it in there, like so, and take a drink. Well, this is really long. I don't know if this is gonna work. I got a funny feeling the answer is no. Holy crap! It worked! I have suction lungs of steel! Ah. I got Christmas crackers? Let's do those too. So I don't have anyone to do it with. I don't have any real life friends that live close to me that want to hang out. So I've had to film Beercember all by myself, so I gotta do the crackers all by myself. But you can do crackers by yourself. It's fun when you do them by yourself. For those of you who don't know, inside of a Christmas cracker, get two people, usually two people, and you yank it, right? And it does this. Ready? That was really anticlimactic. But inside of here, you have like a treat, like a toy, and a joke, and a hat. Here I've got a nipple. Nope, that's a top. It's a really tiny top. You go, look, I'm having fun at the dinner table. I get to have toys at the table. And then you got your hat and a joke. That's all that's in this one. So let's take off our Christmas hat and put on the little crown that you get in the cracker. And then you wear that at the table while you eat your Christmas dinner. Oh, let me tell you the joke too. Okay. Tu rejul ti da... Oh, that's not English. Let's turn it over. Ooh, this one's got trivia. How many animals have stars on Hollywood Boulevard? I'm not going to tell you. You can put it in the comments below. What smell do you think is most recognized by North American adults? Coffee. I'm just going to tell you. Everyone knows that. Whee! Oh, I'm getting hot. I need to take off the gloves that I just started putting on. Oh, I don't want to take my crown off though. Be careful. I did it! Kind of. My table is soaked with beer. It's okay, I got the beer stocking. I'll mop it up with the beer stocking. I feel bad for Margaret because like being married to me is like being married to a big perpetual 12-year-old. I don't know what went wrong in my aging process, but it wasn't good. I mean, I like it, but a lot of other people don't. Bonsai! Alright, so here we are in the kitchen, and we're gonna make that delicious maple beer sauce to put on the pancakes. Wait. I may have forgotten that I was gonna make beer pancakes and also beer maple syrup. So this is me making the beer maple syrup. Okay, we return you to the regularly scheduled program. It's pretty simple. I've already poured a whole bunch of this light Aunt Jemima in there. I'm not making maple syrup. I don't have any maple trees in the backyard. I just bought light. It is light because I wanted it to have less sugar. Maple syrup is pretty much sugar. How's that work? Never mind. We're not going to go there. And then I've added a bottle of this Labatt into there to give you, voila. Yeah. So now what we need to do, because I've increased the liquid content in the syrup, is I need to just reduce it. Just boil it down and boil it down until it's really syrupy, because as you'll see right now, it's very, very liquidy. So, let's turn it into syrup before we put on our pancakes. So all we need to do is apply some immediate heat, toss in the beer cap for good measure, and let it reduce. Alright, so I'm getting a little bit impatient with the cooking process. It's been like 5 minutes and I want it to reduce faster, so I'm just gonna add more Aunt Jemima into the mix there. Just go ahead, just squirt a whole lot more Aunt Jemima on there, and it'll thicken it up a little bit more. It just makes it more mapley. It actually kind of looks like it's got a head of beer. Oh, I have a bubble in my throat. I had a bubble in my throat. Okay, so I may have been waiting for this for longer than I thought I was gonna have to wait. So I've been enjoying a couple brew, for me not you, while I wait for this to reduce. That's a lot of rhyming. Darn, booze makes me a superhero poet. Also, I dug out a Santa suit. The same one I passed out under the kitchen table last year while I was wearing. You want to see where I went to sleep? I went to sleep under there. You're probably asking right now how I fit under there, and that's because I'm a sleeping boss. I can sleep anywhere. In the fridge, in the dishwasher, in the basement, outside, on the porch, on the couch. I mean, I never have to sleep on the couch, man. Point is, than I thought it was going to take. I'll keep you updated. So I don't even care. I'm just going to take it off the burner, and if it's a little runny, then it's a little runny. It doesn't even matter because it's just going to go on my pancakes. It's going to eat it up, and you're going to poop it out anyway later, so whether, you know, who cares? So you got to find yourself a bowl, and you take the bowl and you just slam it down right there, and then you turn off the heat because you don't want to catch the house on fire or your beard, and you just take it and you just pour it right into the bowl. I hope that that works out all right and it doesn't crack the bowl like a giant dump. You'd be good in there. You'd be good. All right, so the next thing I was supposed to do is I was supposed to make some barbecue sauce right here. So the barbecue sauce is gonna go in the same pot and be reduced as the maple syrup was. So I gotta open it, so I gotta put you down for a second. So I'm gonna put you right here. Put you there. Don't fall on the floor. I'm just opening this up. I'm just gonna open it. Okay, now it's open. See, proof. It's open. That smells delicious. That smells delicious. Oh, this is gonna be great. Okay, so you just take your barbecue, you take your sauce, and you pour it right in there like that. Don't pour it all in there because I don't need it all. And then you take your beer, because it's Beercember, and you take the beer and you pour the beer in there too, like that. That's all you need. You just want to give it a little taste of the beer, but you don't want it to overpower the beer. Then you're gonna mix it like so, like that. And you're gonna tap it, and stick it over there on the side. And then I'm just gonna apply some immediate heat, and then I'm just gonna reduce it. Just like I did with the other stuff, except for I don't want it to be runny because barbecue sauce can't be runny on account of it's barbecue sauce. It's delicious. That was delicious. I was expecting that to be gross, but it wasn't. Okay, so the barbecue sauce is pretty much where we want it to be. So we're just gonna take the barbecue sauce and we're gonna pour it in a bowl right here where it'll continue to thicken as it comes to room temperature. It's gonna be delicious. I can't wait to put it on my chicken. So here we have the Beercember maple beer syrup, and over here we have the barbecue sauce. So both of the things that I had to cook on the stovetop are now done and out of the way. Good riddance. Okay, so I'm back at the table, and other things that you can do with beer. People think you just drink it, or you use it for cooking with possibly, or you can like pay off people that don't like you, make friends by buying a beer at a beer party. But there's other things you can do with beer, like you can have Barrios. So making Barrios is very simple. You have a bowl, and then you have some Cheerios, or in my case, these are President's Choice Oreos, because they were cheaper than Cheerios, because I'm on a budget. Oh, it's too much. I'm going to put some back, just in case they're a little gross. So the next thing you want to do is you want to take the Cheerios, and you want to add your favorite brand of stubby bottle beer, and you just want to pour it on in there. Like so. You can hear it. Can you hear it? It's bubbling and frothing in the Cheerios. And then just get a spoon and dig in. Oh. This is gross. And then you just dip the cookies in it, like cookies and milk. Cookies and beer is kind of like cookies and milk, except for the beer takes the place of the milk. So it's beer and cookies. This is not a good idea. Don't put the back blue in your Cheerios. It's gonna wreck your Cheerios. Something else you can also do is you can have cookies and beer. Take your cookie, your Chewy Chips Ahoy, and you take your beer in the Superman mug and you just dunk it in there. And then you just that's not very good either. Good thing the cookie is very delicious. Ow! I just banged my knee off the table. You just dunk it in again. Like that. Get it all wet. And then wonder why you made such a stupid decision in life. Question your life decisions. When you wake up one day and you find yourself dunking perfectly good chocolate chip cookies in a glass of beer. Why would you ever want to do that? No. Listen, unlike some of the other stuff you've seen on here, not only is Barrios a very bad idea, don't do it, but also beer and cookies is a bad idea. Like if you're just trying to you have a sweet tooth and you're also a raging alcoholic and you're just trying to kill two birds with one stone, this is not a good way to save time. Not at all. Now we have French vanilla ice cream for the next thing that we can do involving beer. You've heard of a beer float. You've heard of a root beer float. Well, this is going to be a beer float with vanilla ice cream and beer. So here we have this delicious vanilla ice cream, and we have this delicious Pilsner. We're just going to pour it in there like that. We've already got some in there. This is stuff I didn't finish with the beer and cookies. And then you just take a little bit of your, and you just, whoopsie daisy, and you pop it in there. Oh, it's all frothy all of a sudden. And this should probably be alright. I mean, it's vanilla, right? That's better than expected. I thought this would actually be a reasonable idea. Like, I figured vanilla and beer would go together a little bit. I don't like you and you don't like me. But you gotta get in my belly. Because I don't want to waste the beer. Because it's Beercember and you're not supposed to waste beer. Especially in Beercember. Ugh! Don't ever mix ice cream and beer together because it's a voluptuous experience. 100%. It's a Christmas video, so I should probably wear a Christmas hat. There. Now I'm Christmassy again. I'm an elf. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna try is the chicken. Oh, Brad, remember to cut this part out. So the next thing we're gonna try is the chicken and barbecue sauce. Now, the chicken itself is a delicious piece of chicken breast that's been breaded, and in the inside, it's got some kind of weird filling. I don't know what it is. It's irrelevant. I shouldn't tell you. Too late. I did. And then we have our barbecue sauce. First off, I'm just gonna dump it all on the chicken. Wow, that might be a little bit too much sauce, but I've tasted the sauce. I think it's gonna be delicious. This will be the first taste of barbecue sauce chicken. Here we go. Oh my god. Oh my god. This tastes like it came from like a roadhouse or something. Success! Holy crap. Mmm. Mmm. So the barbecue sauce chicken, I give that a solid 10 out of 10 as well. I really like the pancakes, but I really like that barbecue sauce. I probably got it all over me. I went savage on that chicken. Savage. So here we are. We've came to the very last beer item that I wanted to share with you for this episode of Beercember. And what is it, you might be asking? Well, it's this. I know, you look just as confused as I thought you would. You're probably looking at it going, what is that? Is that a screwdriver wedged inside of a Tic Tac container? If you said that, you'd be correct, because that's exactly what it is. But it's more than that. What you see before you is a beersicle. That's right, a beersicle. Now you're probably asking, why didn't you just have a popsicle maker, the homemade popsicle thingamajigs, and just fill those with beer and make beer popsicles? Well, I would have done that, except for I thought we have one, and we do, except for it's filled with paint because my wife decided that she wanted to fill them with paint for the kids, and God bless her and the kids and paint and all that fun stuff, but I can't put beer where there's paint. So I had to make do with what I had. A screwdriver with beer inside of a Tic Tac container. It'll still get the same job done, only I'm not sure how to open it. Give me a second. Perhaps I should have thought this through a little bit more. I thought I could just take the top and just pop the clear part off, but it's frozen to it. Just let me mash it around a little bit. Okay, I gotta do surgery. Alright, so what you see before you is a razor. I'm just gonna cut along the side here and open it up. Where'd the tip go? Oh hell no! Oh hell no! Oh, the tip broke off in the beersicle! There it is. Okay, I can still eat it, but it's not really a beersicle anymore. It's a... this didn't work at all. Never mind. Let's just cancel the beersicle. But with that, I'd like to say thank you so much for tuning in and watching these 4 episodes of Beercember. It does mean a lot to me. These have been a comedy series, so don't take a lot of what you've seen here seriously, obviously. Yes, there's been some episodes I've gotten incredibly drunk, and even with some of the stuff you've already seen in this that I recorded previously, I was mostly drunk for it. But it's all been for the case and for the cause of comedy. If you've smiled or had a good time watching these videos, then they've been for you, and I've done my job. But anyhow, with that, we've come to the end of the video. So if you've enjoyed it, that means a whole lot to me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, everybody. Happy Beercember!